hey, this is for free. So subscribe so you can, learn all this stuff for free and be a successful marketer, entrepreneur, advertiser. Let's get started. Now that you've watched lesson 1, where we go over a lot of the basics and understanding of your marketing and what your product needs so that you can market it, we're gonna dive into lesson 2, a landing page worth landing on. Because a massive, massive misconception that marketers and entrepreneurs have is that ads make you money, ads get you sales. And that's just not true. Ads are a piece of the puzzle to get you sales. It's pretty much 2 parts. So a perfect example of this is party invitations and throwing a party. You see, if you're throwing a party and you want to send out party invitations, you want to make your party invitations nice. You list out all of the great things that are going to be at the party. You're going to make it look nice. You're going to have all the information. It's going to be great. You send out those invitations and they get people to come to the party. But the problem is, what if your party isn't popping? What if it's not dope? What if it's not going great? People show up to the party and they're like, hey, this is lame, and they leave. Or like they show up to your house and like no one's there. Or none of the things that you promised in the party invitations are actually at the party. There's no live band, there's no tons of food or whatever, right? Your party's gonna suck. No one's gonna stay. So do you blame the party invitations? Well, no, it's because the party didn't succeed. On the other hand, what if you throw the dopest party? You have a live band, you have tons of food, drinks, celebrities show up, but you don't send out nice party invitations and no one shows up to your party. Well, you're not gonna throw a great party. And it's the same thing with advertising your product. Your ads are the party invitation and your website is the party. Both have to work in order to see sales. You can have amazing ads and get tons of people to your website, but if your website doesn't convert, your ads aren't gonna generate sales. They have to work together, and that's why we're gonna dive in this lesson to what makes a good landing page or a sales page to get people to convert and buy. Pulling in the analogy from the party, there's a lot of things happening at the party. You have the punch bowl, you have the food, you have all of these different things, the venue, but the most important thing is, let's say your headliner. Who's the main attraction to your party? If it's a band, if it's like, whatever. That's the most important thing, and that's what we're gonna focus on your website, which is the product page itself. You don't need to worry about the homepage. We're not gonna be going over that because most people won't go to your homepage. We wanna focus on the product page because that's where you're gonna be sending all of your traffic from your ads to that specific product page, mainly to reduce the amount of friction it takes to get someone to buy. And we'll go through that later on. A massive problem that so many entrepreneurs make and marketers make when it comes to their product pages is they make their product pages look very similar to Amazon's. Amazon's has a picture of the product, it has the price, the name, and like a description. But this doesn't work for every business. It works for Amazon because they spend billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars on marketing advertising. They have such a strong brand and people just go there to shop. And so the flow that your website needs is actually very similar to an infomercial. If you followed the flow of building your website out to look and feel and sound the same flow as an infomercial, you're actually gonna have a lot more success. And that's how we build our websites here at Rep Labs. If you look at an infomercial, the very first thing they do is they start talking about the main problem that the product solves. They talk about, and they can be a little cheesy sometimes, with the black and white and old people falling and like all these things. But the main thing is they focus so much at the very first beginning on, here's this massive problem. And then they go into, here's this product, here's how it solves it. And that should be how your product page flows as well. You hit the pain point, you offer the product and explain this is solving that problem. And then, going back to infomercials, they go through feature benefits. This feature does this so that it helps with this problem solving. This next feature does this because it helps with this to help with that main problem it solves. And it just goes through that. Then they go into testimonials. I just love this product. It was amazing. It changed our marriage, blah, 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 blah. It goes through testimonials. And then it gets to the price point, maybe some bundles, a special offer at the end of the infomercial. And that's how your product page should flow as well. Main pain point, the product and how it solves the problem. Features and benefits that help support how it solves that main problem. Testimonials, price point, and that's it. And it should be in that flow. No one should see your price point until they've gone through that whole page. It's really simple, but most businesses aren't doing this. So guys, just wanted to break down one of our clients' websites. This is sandbarhandcare.com. We were able to revamp their website, and when we did this, more than doubled their website conversion rate. So it was able to more than double their revenue. It was great. And right off the bat, you can see, going through what we just talked about in the video, the main headline, feature benefits, right? We hit the pain points. No more rough or nasty calluses. People who have nasty, rough calluses are going to see this and like, oh wow, that resonates with me. And then it goes into Sandbar smooths and strengthens your calluses, making them healthy, touchable, and ready for action. Right? So people see as soon as they get here, this is for them or it's not, and they're going to leave. But we don't want people who don't have rough or nasty calluses here. So it works great. And then it goes through some of the feature benefits and why, educating them on why filing calluses make a difference. Some nice visuals to show exactly how the product works, breaking down the core products. We hit here like a lot of the feature benefits with some icons and with a picture that has, before and after, because that's really what we're selling. Like your hands look like this, but they could look like this. We show, again, like how it works. We have this nice, cool, interactive before and after picture slider thing, and 1 year guarantee, price point at the bottom. And again, before we took over this website and rebuilt it, they had all the products at the very top. It was hard to navigate and see all of the different colors that someone could get. Like it was a logistical nightmare. And so that way, this completely turned it around. But if you want to see more videos like this, more in depth, obviously this is just kind of skimming the surface of why this website converts so well. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel where I do a lot more of these kind of ad audits, website audits, breaking down why things work, why they don't, where I go a little bit more in depth and spend more time on that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. So you got your page built. That's awesome. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out to Rep Labs. We're really good at building these websites for you. So if you don't want to build it, we can build it for you. No problem. But once your website is built and looking good and is converting, then it's time to start running ads. But what makes a good ad? We're going to be diving into that in the next lesson. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. If I pick my nose, they won't know.